Hello and welcome back to the HTML tutorials. From our last video, we were able to create our first HTML document, though we were yet to save it. And that is because I wanted to bring up some things I believe would be important in our journey in this HTML series. Previously, I had explained what tags and elements are, but also there is something new I want you to know about called attributes. So let's go over it again. A tag holds the HTML elements. That is to say, a tag is anything inside of the angular bracket, that is the greater than bracket or the less than bracket. On your screen right now, you have the A tag, which is used for links, and it is enclosed by angular bracket and represented by the letter A. But an element contains tags and content. That is to say, you have the opening A tag, the closing A tag, and the content that is inside. That is, an element consists of tag and the content that is inside of the tag. Then attributes are modifiers of a tag. So on your screen, you can see that we have our link elements, that is the A tag. But now we have something new called the href. Href is an attribute that is used to decide where the page is going to go to or what page is going to load when you click on the link. So without talking too much, let's go back to our notepad. Please follow along with me. So I was previously trying to describe what a content or a meta tag is, and let's do it again. So the reason why I didn't put the meta tag in our previous video was because I wanted to show you what an attribute was, so you won't be confused when I start typing that in. So a meta tag is a self-closing tag that does not contain a closing tag. Inside of the meta tag, we have two attributes. The first one is the name, and the second one is the content. This is used by search engine to optimize your page for relevant keywords or anything. So the very first tag will be for keywords optimization. So the name will be keywords. Then you can decide to put the different contents that you want. So the keywords you may want will be HTML. Remember, this is our first HTML web page. You can also add maybe web page to it. You can also have websites. So when people search for these keywords, your website comes up. But we also have other types of meta tag. The second one would be for description, or called meta description. So the name will change to description. Then you can describe what your page is about. We could say, this is our first HTML web site. There is a third meta tag that you could use too. There are lots of them, to put your JavaScript, to link to your CSS, but we will constrain ourselves to the scope of what we are doing presently, HTML. So you can also have author. So author, this is something good for you. You could now put your name right here to tell you that this first web page was created by you. So my name is Precious Iriewo. So please, you could put your name in yours. So as you can see, all this goes inside of the head tag. So we have the title tag, and we have three meta tags doing different things. One is for your keywords, the second one is for your description, the third one is for author. Now let's proceed. Remember, I told you that everything on your website goes inside of your body tag. So let me describe what I was trying to explain to you when I talked about the link tag called the A tag. So when you have this on your screen, this is simply a tag. If I proceed to do this, go to Google, and I close this, this is now an element. Let's do it again. In short, in this video, I want you to learn something. So this is simply a tag. But in HTML, you can comment. So in comments, anything you comment will not be shown on the screen. So let's say this is a HTML tag. This is how you create comments in HTML. By these and these, then you put your content in there. Then below we have a new comment that will say, this is an HTML element. And what makes it an element? Because it contains content inside of it. That is, you have the opening A tag, go to Google, and the closing A tag. The third one is the one with the attributes. So let's do that. Let's make a comment. Let's say tag with attribute. Actually, it's now an element because it contains content. Elements with tags that contain elements with tags that as attributes. So let's copy our A tag from above again and put it right here. But now we have an attribute called an href attribute. Then inside of here we put where we want our link to go to. In this case, google.com. So that is it. That is the difference between a simple HTML tag, an element, and an element with tags that has attribute. So before we go to the next page, I want us all to save this first HTML page that we've created. So you click on File, you click on, you could use anyone, Save or Save As. I would use Save. So you'll find a place on your computer where you want to save this. I want to save this here. So delete what you have here and type in first page .html. Very important. You have to type in .html because this is what tells your computer that this is an HTML page. You can also click on this Save As type and, well, it's not necessary. Once you put the HTML, it's going to convert it. So first page.html. You can call it anything you want. We could call it first web page. But take note of how I named mine. I did small letters and I used dash for where there should be space. Then you save it. So our first web page have been saved. In the next video, I'm going to see you again. Thank you very much. Precious out.